Greetings, YouTube. This might seem like a random time to record this because a couple hours ago, I just made a video talking about how impressed I was that Kabam actually gave us a 7-star pool that wasn't awful. A 7-star pool that challenged our ability to really expect the worst from Kabam. Now, they trolled us like nothing else with that evil all Groot 7-star crystal that I think it felt sort of like a bad SNL skit, but it was clever. The concept was good. I was just watching it like, man, my students say the word cringe about everything. Somebody's cringing when they're watching this. Lord knows every time I make a pun, somebody cringes. So this is not a cringe-free zone. I am very aware of my cringe factor, as you could say. But the reason why I get that people are still upset is because Kabam is contradicting itself with what it says are scalable 7-star shard opportunities. Because if you're not going to change and significantly improve how many 7-star shards you get for duping a 6-star, because yes, we have more max sig 6-stars now than people had as max sig 5-stars before. We have obviously daily specials that, especially on Sundays, give us a crazy amount of 6-star shards, like 4,000 for $10, or in this case, 1,000 for $5 on a normal Monday through Saturday. But regardless, if Kabam was serious about 7-star shards being more accessible for Paragon players, how can you say that and then give us what I'm about to pull up on, and that is the 8-2 completion, which, if you're giving us 1,000 7-star shards, that is not even 10%, right? Of a 7-star crystal? Because now 10% is 1,500. So it's less than 10% of a 7-star for completing, including against the new boss, what I would imagine to be some pretty difficult content. I'm not saying that it's the Abyss. I'm not saying that it's the Gauntlet. I'm not saying that it's Karina's Volume 3 challenges. But it's not going to be easy. You know, Kabam wants to make their money. And so I think this is what they should have done. I think they should have made 5,000 7-star shards as the completion, right? 1/3 of a 7-star crystal. That sounds like percentage-wise, that would be reasonable. That way, when they got to the exploration rewards, they could make that 10,000. So you get 1/3 of a 7-star if you complete 8.2, and you get exactly enough for one crystal if you explore it. Then, even if you don't have any 7-star shards going into it, you're guaranteed to open one by the end. I think that would motivate more people to explore it as fast as possible, particularly because Kabam has talked about how there's going to be a new 7-star event that rewards people for, shall we say, the ability to use their shards or whale out. Because you also know what's going to happen. I don't need to tell you about this. You know what's going to happen. 7-star shards are going to start popping up in the spring cleaning version of whatever that deal is going to look like in a week or a week and a half. We're going to get spring cleaning rewards that are 7-star shards for cash, not units. And other 7-star offers are going to come up. When 6-star shards were first priced, it was like $100 for 1,000. And so you better believe I expect it to be $100 for 1,000 7-star shards. Only that's even worse, because then you're like, wow, so you're saying a 6-star crystal is worth $1,000? Well, in this case, a 7-star crystal would be worth $1,500, because you would need to buy 5 more $100 offers, which, by the way, also don't normally come with units. They just come as is in place of the units. I have a feeling, though, that the reason why this is such a big deal for those people that aren't walking away from the game, and I have heard of people who are walking away, to be completely, blunt and honest. The reason why this is going to be such a big deal, and this is not a mystery at all, is that what's going to happen, y'all? Oh, that's right. The people with the best 7-star defenders are going to win more Battlegrounds matchups. It's going to be just enough of a factor to maybe win that round 3 fight. And so suddenly, the pressure to get those best 7-star defenders is going to continue to go up, even though you're going to get 7-star Hawkeye and 7-star Silver Surfer, 7-star Gambit, people that might be some fun with utility, but at the same time aren't going to be able to just wreck content. If I get a 7-star Domino, I'm going to lose my mind. Same with Venom. Same with even Gore, Wiccan, certainly. List goes on and on. So I get where the anger comes from. We talked about it. I still think it should have been priced at $12,500, to be clear. I'm thankful that we get 2 for $10,000 as an intro price. And I'm also thankful we've gotten to collect 7-star shards since 2022 in the last couple months. But if you're upset, if you're annoyed, you have a right to be. And I wanted to cover that because I do think they had an opportunity to give everybody 15,000 7-star shards for the first 8.2 exploration, and they dropped the ball and then said that 7-star shards are going to be plentiful, and that's just a little deceiving, especially with the new content that's supposed to get people hyped. So Kabam, you missed your mark on this one. The leaks were also way too generous in terms of, I think they said 12,000 7-star shards were going to be what we got. We got 4,000 between completion and exploration. That is the definition of pathetic and deserves being called out.